Welcome to DrivHer, a brand new, very real and hopefully very fun car space that gives a voice to everyone, not just a select few with a penis. Today, I'm going to be taking a drive with Sally Ann. Hey Sal.
Hi Sal.
And on that drive, we're going to chat about her Discovery 5. We're going to find out why she bought it, what she likes about it, what she dislikes about it, as someone that's actually invested her own money into it. And then we're going to chat a little bit about her car history and her potential car future. So, if you've ever wondered what it's like owning and daily driving one of these, or if you're considering buying one, hopefully Sally Ann's advice will help. Let's go. Welcome everyone to Sally Ann's 2023 3-litre diesel Discovery 5 HSE straight 6. Sally and her husband purchased it pretty highly specced in Feb-March 2024 for £77,000, just before the 24 plates came out and therefore saving some pennies, which is a good tip if you aren't bothered about having the latest reg plate. In Sally's case, and as you'll see, she has a private plate, so it's even less of a visible concern what year the car was registered. At the time of recording this, Sally had done about 30,000 miles and is averaging between 32 and 34 miles to the gallon, which isn't bad at all considering the size of a Discovery, and is bob on what industry experts quote. Road tax is about $620 a year, and an estimated value for Sally's car now would be around the 55 to 60k mark, depending on condition and how and where it's sold. According to Car Throttle, straight 6 engines are so named because the cylinders are arranged in a straight line and make for a clean and straightforward design. This simplicity makes straight 6 engines more accessible, allowing greater access to spark plugs, leads and ancillaries, which should make it easier and more cost-effective to work on. However, the most significant advantage of a straight 6 apparently lies in engine balancing. The normal firing order of a straight 6 ensures that the reciprocating forces balance each other out, which results in a smoother revving engine. However, that is more than enough car geekery for now. Over to Sally Ann. So first things first, Sal, where are we going?
We are going to Sharman's Agricultural at Grantham,
Yeah.
which is where I work, so our head office. And we buy and sell new and used farm machinery.
Yeah, I mean, we won't even get into the minefield that is farming right now, because that's a nightmare, isn't it? And Sally will have some choice words to say about it.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Okay, right, so what are we in? Let's just remind the viewer.
We are in my car, which is a Land Rover Discovery 5.
Yeah.
I've had it for about 16 months now.
That probably has been about 16 months. Yeah.
3-litre diesel.
Yeah.
Carpathian grey, 7 seats.
Do you know what? I didn't realise it was grey.
It is grey. I know, it looks black, doesn't it?
It does look black. It's one of those
very dark grey.
Like that. Yeah.
Very dark grey.
Yeah, yeah.
Carpathian grey, darling.
Carpathian grey. Okay, now, one of the questions I'm going to start asking in this is, what car did you have before? So your car before this.
I had the exact same car, but it was black. It really was black.
Which is why I thought it was black.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same one.
Now, I guess you are farmers, aren't you?
Yes.
You're a farmer's daughter and you're married to a farmer.
Farmer's wife,
you can legit have this car.
Absolutely. Absolutely legitimately.
Have this car, and you also cart around a lot of kids all the time.
Yeah, lots of children. I live near a Ford, so
they're incredibly sociable. So basically your house is like a party house, isn't it? You are forever
they make it that
having kids in this car, driving them here, there and everywhere.
Yes, we are, yes. Where a mile from the house, I drive through a Ford every day when I'm fetching the children. And that this time of year is very low, but it can get very high. So this car is quite good. It can adjust the suspension up and down.
And do you do that on it?
Yes, for the Ford, yes. Or if I'm in a field delivering supper to my lovely husband on his combine, I will put it up or down depending on the state of the field. So if there are big ruts because it's been a bit of a rough weather time and then there's lots of ruts in the field, I will put the suspension up so I don't scratch the bottom of my car.
So you probably look after it then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the car before this was the same car.
Same one, yeah.
The car before that
was a Jaguar F-Pace, so much smaller. It was fast, it looked good. I liked the look of the car, that's the main reason I had it. It was black, just 5 seats. That was a bit of a coupe at the back, so it's quite small compared to this. So I had that for a couple of years. This is what I don't like about the car. So press this button 3 times every time I get in the car to stop it from telling me when I have even slightly broken the speed limit. Yeah. So I turn it off.
I mean, hardly ever happens.
Hardly ever
happens. I mean, the fact that you frantically beep it hardly ever happens. Okay, so what made you change from the F-Pace?
So my husband was buying a new car. He was buying a Ford Ranger, which is far more appropriate for work. He had the Discovery 5. So it made sense it had 7 seats. It made sense to shift from sell my F-Pace. I took on the Discovery and Simon had the new.
It made sense, did it?
It made sense.
Did you actually have any choice in the matter?
Well, I do. Yeah, no, I do. And it did make sense because the Discovery is a very nice car, and we were finding that the F-Pace was a little bit small
and impractical for
I went
fjords and fields.
Well, it's still a 4x4. It would still get through to a point. Just suspension didn't go up and down. Not quite the same as a Discovery. Or a Land Rover. But
that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of family practicality reasons. We're just going to say that is why you got rid of the F-Pace.
Yes.
Got a Discovery 5. Do you have any inkling what your next car will be?
Well,
does that depend on what car size?
No, I would have another one of these all day long.
Would you?
Not interested in a Defender. They're a bit in vogue at the minute, a bit cool, but they're nowhere near as nice or luxurious inside, but they are priced in a similar fashion.
They're
too big, they're too bulky for me, not quite as refined. I would
all
day
they don't
long.
look the same anymore, do they?
No, it's very different.
The new Defenders.
So I would all day long have another one of these. Yeah.
Okay, but one thing you did say to me is that you're obviously considering something electric.
A company car, yes. So this is my own vehicle, but I could have a company car. I choose not to, but I could have a company car, and I'm thinking about an electric one. We've put electric charging points in at all 9 of our depots.
Yeah. And do the sales guys have?
They all have electric cars now.
Ranging
there's a lot of tax reasons for that.
Yeah.
For the benefiting kind. A lot of the big cars we had, 4x4s, Hiluxes, will be hammered on tax, and the employee will be hammered on tax. So we have changed to Teslas, Polestars. I'm not very good at this. Yeah, Teslas and Polestars, basically.
Did you give them a choice about what they had?
Tesla or Polestar, yeah. There were deals to be had.
Well, the Tesla charging networks is brilliant.
Well, we've got our own charging network, so it was nothing to do with that really, because we charge. They can charge at home, they charge at their depots where they are, and when they're out and about. I suppose there is a good charging network, but that wasn't really the reason for it. It was more down to reasonable sized car, the range, decent range, so it's not too short distances, and quantity and price. The deals we could do in terms of getting, because we needed quite a few.
No, that makes sense. Right, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of this car now. So, what do you love about this car?
I like that you're a little bit higher. I like that it's 4-wheel drive. I can get wherever I need to go without worrying in the slightest. I like that I've got 7 seats, that I've got space. It's reliable, and the ride comfort is perfect.
It is actually, because I'm sitting here, we're driving on quite narrow country roads. and you're sort of borderline going down ditches a lot, and I can't feel it. I'm not saying that negatively. It's just the road. But what I mean is, in my car, that would be like all day long.
Hard to drive. Yeah, it's a very smooth ride.
Down. It's very smooth
ride. Yeah,
very smooth ride. Very smooth ride. Okay, and obviously you like the way it looks.
I do like the way it looks. Yeah, it's quite chunky.
Would you get this in any other colour?
Yeah, I would. What colour would I get it in?
Well,
I would like a more
red.
Yeah, I like red, although I
red.
don't like Discovery reds very much. It has to be a certain type of red, and you don't really get that. So maybe I wouldn't actually. I don't like silver. Don't like white. Yeah, no, probably.
Just keep it
probably
black.
stick.
Okay, right. Is there anything you like about it? We're sort of more. So you love obviously the comfort. You love the luxury. You love the height. Is there anything that you just like about it, as in a bit more?
It feels safe, but I guess that's to do with the size as well.
Yeah. What about the infotainment though?
The what?
The infotainment. the infotainment system. That's what this is called.
Do you find it's fine? So I use Apple CarPlay a lot.
Yeah.
It's Apple CarPlay touchscreen. It's all fine. It's all you've got to push a button, turn it. Yeah, I like it. It's fine. It works.
Not distracting.
No, it's not distracting at all. No, the only thing that's distracting is the beeper that's constantly telling you if you're a mile over an hour over the speed limit.
Probably doesn't tell you a mile over though, does it?
It does, yeah. As soon as you go to 31 in a 30, ding.
Does
ding,
it? Oh,
ding,
okay.
yeah,
Fair enough.
That's why I switch it off straight away.
Okay, what don't you like about this car then? This is where you've got to be hypercritical. What don't you like?
I don't like that when you lock it, if you press and hold the lock, it does not shut the windows anymore. If you had your windows open, you should be able to press and hold the lock button on your car and it should shut the windows, and it does not do that.
Right.
That's really picky.
No, that's fair enough.
I don't like all the dinging it does about everything. If the engine's running,
safety.
The engine's running, you open the door, it dings. You can't do anything without it dinging at you, and there is an inability to switch that off. You've got to press this button 3 times as soon as you get in if you don't want to be dinged at for
and
speed.
are all the buttons and the settings quite responsive? I'm only saying that because I've never, prior to reversing your car a little bit this morning, I've never driven a Discovery 5. Yeah. And that's, like, you had to, like in my car, I just shove my thing up and down.
So I suppose
shove my gear lever, because it's an auto, just shove it up and down. Whereas you've got to hold a little button, haven't you, to pull it up and down.
Yeah, and you know, you said that, and I don't even think about that, because it is just at the front there. You sort of hold it anyway, because...
Well, I didn't hold it anyway. I was just there.
Oh, is that why you couldn't get into gear?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess it's just a bit instinctive for me.
Yeah, that doesn't bother you, though.
No, not at all.
And obviously, when you're adjusting the height and everything, that all works. It's
that
pretty
all works
simple.
Fine, yeah, that's dead easy. Another thing I don't like about it is, and I struggle to do it actually, it's more of a fluke. I should figure it out by now, shouldn't I, after 16 months? But setting cruise control.
Oh, yeah.
That's not as straightforward. You should be able to just press set and done, and you've got an uppy down button, set, left and right, cancel. It's nonsense. But you set the distance, you set the speed, but I never can set the speed to where I want it to be. So I mean, so I just don't use it. So when you say that,
so you're bearing in mind you're driving at the point of doing this.
Yeah, that is a faff, I think. I guess I just need to learn the combination of pressing the buttons. But it's not. It was easier on the previous model. You know, they just refine things a little bit.
Yeah, they tweak things,
change them a little bit.
Yeah. Is there anything about this car that you hate, that you really don't like?
No. There's nothing I hate about this car.
Is that so? That's a.
It's a panoramic
sunroof.
It's not a sunroof. Well, for me, a sunroof opens. That does not open. So my previous car did have a sunroof, and it did open. I did like that, but that. I don't know if that's a spec thing, but it goes all the way back into the back seat.
Yeah, it does.
So it is nice.
Yeah.
Lets all the light in, but it doesn't open as a sunroof. So
fair enough.
That's one thing.
And the seat configuration, how easy is that to change?
Dead easy. It's just buttons in the back. You just press it. I mean, even I can do it. Yeah, it's very easy.
And then you just pull seats out.
Pull the seats up. Yeah.
Do the seats come out, or do you just flatten them down?
No, they're just flattened down.
Yeah.
you need to press a button just to tip the back seat forward slightly so you can pull the seats up.
Yeah.
My previous cars, one complaint I did make was
to who?
My husband, because he spec'd the car. He spec'd the car. You used to be able to just press the buttons and it would put your back seat forward enough, it would automatically put the seats up.
Yeah.
So now we want to press the button and it puts the back seat forward. Now we manually have to pull up the seats.
I have no idea.
No drama whatsoever, but previously you pressed a button, it all just happened.
And that was good.
Now there's manual
faffy.
intervention, and I'm not that tall, so you do have to be able to lean into the boot to grab the handle to pull it up.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so and you also have 2 dogs.
I do, yeah. Goose is a brown cocker spaniel, and Rocky is a big black Labrador.
Yeah.
So I have a dog box that goes in the boot.
Yeah.
And both the dogs fit in there nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And children
and 2 children and whichever mates they may or may not have. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to chat a little bit about. We're going to talk through your car history now.
Okay.
So, and this is going to be slightly unusual because we're going to talk about your very first car. Not the very first car you owned.
No.
But your very first car was
a Ford Sierra Sapphire. Gear, I think they called it. 4x4 Sierra Sapphire. So it was an X.
So when you were 17, this is what she drove to college in.
It was a bit big. I don't remember the engine size. It was one of the Sharman's director's old company vehicles. He'd been given a new car. That car was available, hadn't been sold yet, and I was 17. So I think Dad thought, there we go.
It was the most unusual car at college. Everyone else had like crappy old little things, and you had this sort of quite big, in fairness, relatively luxurious.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't. It was a big car.
It was a big car. And what happened to that car?
I crashed it on the way to work at the local pub with my sister. I hit a car at the backside, and I didn't write it off, to be fair, but I did some damage. Squashed the bonnet, put the radiator onto,
Was it? It wasn't a write-off.
No,
though.
I don't believe it was a write-off. No.
Okay, right. So your first car was a Sierra Sapphire.
4x4.
Yeah. I thought it was a Sierra Cosworth, but that's your mum's.
No, so that was the one below a Sierra Cosworth. My dad had an RS Cosworth 500.
That's where I'm going.
So he used to have a Ford car garage, which is why he was into all his Ford cars. But he had an RS Cosworth 500 E-Reg.
Yeah.
Black, double whale tail.
E-Reg.
Super cool. Super cool.
E-Reg.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the Sierra, what did you get next?
I had a white 1.4 litre Ford Fiesta Firefly.
Woohoo!
Petrol.
And that was yours?
Petrol, that was my car.
Yeah.
That was my first car.
Yeah.
Yes, and I loved that. It was very nippy.
Yeah.
It was a good car. It took me a lot of places. Yeah, it was a good car.
How long did you have that for?
I can't remember. I had it for a long time.
I feel like you had it for a long time.
Yeah, I had it for a good few years, I think.
And then what did you get after that?
Do you know, I'm just desperately trying to think what I got after that.
It wasn't. Did you go from that to the BMW? Did you?
No. I had. There must have been something between that. I think I drove a Ford Maverick for a little while. Again, that was an old Sharman's vehicle.
Yeah.
And then after that, I bought a black 3-door Audi A3. I loved that car. That was my best car.
Yeah.
After that, I bought a bright red Audi A4 5-door because I was having Annabelle. And the 3 doors was incredibly awkward to get a small child in and out of the back.
Yeah.
So I bought a 4-door. Didn't have that for very long. In the end, my sister had that, and I had a silver X5, BMW X5.
Which you then had for a long time?
For a long time. I had that for a very long time, yeah, a good number of years. And went from that to the F-Pace, Jaguar F-Pace.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
From an F-Pace to Discovery 5.
To another Discovery 5.
Another Discovery 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've asked you this, and if I have, I apologise. what made you swap between the two Discoveries, though?
Just the age. Just the age. We just thought age and miles, it's time to swap it.
Yeah.
And weirdly, our friend from school, Vicky Hunter, bought it.
Did she?
She did, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know if she's still got it?
Yeah, she has, yeah.
Is she?
So well, it's only a year and a half ago.
Wow. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I've only had this 16 months. So it wasn't that long ago that she bought it.
Oh, there you go.
So,
gone to a good home.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
There we go.
Quite nice.
Okay, and then in terms of next car from this, you don't know. You're thinking electric, but
yeah,
you still want to keep 4x4.
So I would keep this car. I'm putting a lot of miles on this car, which devalues it significantly because we use it as a family car. So any long trips we go on, we use it.
Yeah.
I use it every day for work, for the school run. So it's a very busy vehicle. I've already got 30,000 miles on the clock. So it's a lot of miles.
And it was brand new?
Brand new.
Yeah.
So thinking about using the company car offering, which is electric now, and looking at what's available there, but I have no idea other than we've gone for a decent range on vehicles because we have 9 depots to get around. So maybe a Mercedes, maybe an Audi, maybe a BMW, something.
Well,
something
suggestions welcome. Maybe,
absolutely. Yes,
comments.
I don't know. I do
touch.
not know about electric cars. Apparently, most of them are rear-wheel drive, which fills me with dread. I'm not good in bad weather, so I love this car because I feel safe in bad weather. We've got very little side roads.
Safety's such a thing for women, though, isn't it?
And we side roads that do not get salted, so they're very slippery. And I am not quite afraid of slip sliding around. Whereas my husband will razz it around and pretty much still be in control. I wouldn't. I couldn't do that. So rear-wheel drive, an electric car does fill me with dread.
But you might give it a go.
Yeah, give it a go.
But probably not for another 18 months though.
Well, no, depending on availability, I would get one this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, exciting. We'll see what people suggest.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
What is your earliest car memory? Thinking about, obviously, given your dad's car history.
Dad's a bit of a motorhead. He loves cars. I'm not sure about, earliest, I do remember, so because Dad had this Ford car garage, Sharms and Ladbury in Melton Mowbray, my uncle used to have a Ford car, Mum used to have a Ford car, so we had 2 4x4 Sierras, and Dad had this Cosworth, and when he was swapping them out, we lined them, or we put them in a bit of a fan, all 3 of them in the yard at home. And as kids, we all leant on the bonnets trying to look super cool with these brand new Ford Sierras, various 4x4s. And I remember that. I remember washing my dad's. I loved washing my dad's RS Cosworth 500. I loved that car.
And he used to let you wash it?
Yeah, I used to wash it. Well, he'd make me wash it, probably.
But your mum had some good cars as well, didn't she?
She had Ford Capris. She had 2
basically
Ford Capris.
Sal's
They were quite cool.
Was like, used to wear, and I know I say this a lot.
Navy leather trousers.
Leather trousers. And she'd have really cool cars. Do you know what I mean? We're talking proper hot 80s mum, wasn't she? Oh, so what did your mum drive?
So, well, now she has a Discovery Sport.
Yeah.
But she's getting old now. But she had a Range Rover Sport before that. We've had Discoveries, I think Discovery 3s, the big ones.
No, but in the 80s.
In the 80s, she had Capris,
80s.
2 Ford Capris. Yeah. She had a navy one. They were 3-door, sporty looking things. She had a navy one and a forest green one of those. So yeah, she loved the Capris when we were little.
But it is of the time, isn't it?
It was very much of the time, because I've seen a modern Capri. It looks nothing like
the
old one.
No, doesn't
like
it?
No.
I think it's received quite
Very
a bit of
modern.
backlash for that.
Maybe.
But then I think that's the case with a lot of new cars, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't look like, well, for safety reasons probably more than anything else, but
Yeah.
no, my family had Capris, so it's definitely of the time.
It was a cool car, I think. Quite trendy, sporty.
Yeah.
Sporty little number.
Yeah. There you go. Before we wrap up this chat, we're going to have a sing-along. 'Cause why not? We all have our favourite driving songs, the songs we belt out when no one is in the car with us. So we thought we'd lean into that on DrivHer. But, for copyright reasons, We can't play the songs on YouTube, which means you'll simply have to watch us sing along in silence. But fear not, by the power of Grayskull, or in our case, multi-platform accessibility, you can head to our TikTok page where the song or songs will be seamlessly added back in. This part of DrivHer is unsurprisingly going to be called Name That Tune.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, have a great
see
day.
you later.
Take care. Bye.
So there you go. If you have enjoyed this video, can I ask you to do 3 things? 1, like and subscribe, because I cannot create this space, I cannot create this channel without you. 2, help me to get the algorithms going and comment in the comments on this video. So comment on the car, comment on the cars we've mentioned, just interact with this video, please. And then thirdly, share. Tell people what I'm trying to do here. So tell them face to face, tell them on social, carry a pigeon, I don't care, but please tell people. And then, yeah, hopefully it'll be a success. Thank you very much.